So today I bring you a JBL speaker, JBL GO version 1, that is doing some distortions when we put music on. So let's turn it on for you to see exactly what I mean. So let's plug it in to a music player and turn it on. And now you will hear on the music the sound that it does. So this is the sound that it does. Hopefully you heard it, but I believe the speaker is broken on the membrane, probably. So to open this one up, we will need to pry this grid up. I'm using driver, a small driver bit to open it by pulling it up. It has some glue around the grill, so you will need to gently pry the this rubbery thing, this rubbery case that it has, and with the tool just lift the grid up by putting the little tool inside one of the grill holes and pulling it up gently so it unglues from the glue that it has. And with this pry tool over here, the plastic one, to avoid damaging the outside, we will just lift it up. So just like so, you start to lift it up and it comes out without any further noticeable damage. So under this grid we have a little tissue that is most likely to provide protection for dust to come into the speaker itself, and this is glued with double-sided tape, so we just need to unglue it in order for it not to be damaged. And this is the inside of the speaker, and to keep opening the speaker up we have 4 screws. These 4 screws are Torx screws, as you can see over here. They are size 2 bits, so make sure you have that before you start opening the speaker up. So it's 1 bit just like the one I have over here. It's shaped like a star. So let's start to remove the screws. And again, once the screws are out, we need to pry up the plastic casing that holds the speaker in place by doing exactly the same. These are the remains of glue that it has around, so if you pry it a little bit, it will pop right out. So this is the insides of the speaker. We'll just disconnect the speaker itself from the board just to see exactly what's going on. The speaker is held in place by 2 screws. These screws are also size 2 Torx, so it's pretty easy to remove. So let's then take both of them out, and we can pull out the speaker. And let's now have a look on what is going on with this. So let's plug it back in and connect the speaker to sound so we can see where the damage is on the speaker, if there's any damage on the speaker itself. So let's just plug it into the music player again and turn it on. So with it now on, let's hear some music. As we can see, this area over here is ripped, so the rubbery membrane is ripped on that side, hence the distortion that it does. So maybe this membrane is heating the plastic and it starts vibrating in a different way that it should not, and there's a distortion on the sound that we were hearing just a few minutes back. So as you can see, the membrane is completely ripped. This happens normally when the speaker has a few years of age. The rubber starts to disintegrate and gets ripped out when in use. So unfortunately I did not find a membrane to replace, which would be more interesting as a video, but I got exactly the same speaker kind of thing on the AliExpress site, which I will leave the link for if you need one. And I thought there was only one coming, but there are actually two, so I have one spare in case I come by another speaker like this in the future. So let's unwrap it and see if it matches the original one. So here it is, and apparently yes, it is exactly the same, just the membrane is a little thicker on the original one. So the place where the wires go is also the same. So let's go ahead and fix it. I will just verify the resistance on the speaker in ohms to see if it matches the original one. So the original one is 3.5 and the new one is 3.6, which means these two speakers are around 4 ohms of power, which is good. So we were not scammed in the AliExpress, so definitely recommend this seller. So let's go ahead and switch the wiring to the original speaker. To do that, we will use a little bit of flux on the contacts, and then with the hot iron we will go in and melt the solder to remove the wire. Just like so, we give it a little touch until it budges. Same thing on the other one, and that's it. Now we will put the wire on the new speaker. So I will just touch, since the wire has a little bit of solder, so it gets fixed on the contact, and then I'll add a little bit more solder, just like so. We will leave the iron touching the contact and then just touch a little bit of solder to make it more solid. And we will do exactly the same thing on the black wire.
What can I expect? How closely do I have to watch her?
This isn't just a Dana problem. I recommend regular counseling for the whole family, in addition to her follow-up treatment.
We don't have any insurance or any source of income. My mother had to reverse mortgage our house just to pay for this.
There are county programs. I can give you a name of the Department of Children and Family.
What is that, a grad student? A volunteer?
Mrs. Brody, I'm worried that you're losing focus of the real issue.
There's a real issue other than my daughter tried to kill herself?
Yes, that you missed it. Dana's gesture is the kind that we don't often see. Clear-eyed, determined, no substances distorting her judgment. She meant business.
She was under a ridiculous amount of stress. We've had death threats, bricks through our window.
Pronto, feita a soldagem, vamos então verificar se a coluna está a trabalhar. If it is actually working, convém saber se ela trabalha, pelo menos. The wires into the board, ligamos então a coluna. It did a little noise. A partida funcionará. Portanto, vamos verificar agora the music player to see if it works. And there it is working, and it's no longer doing the buzzing sounds that it did before, obviously because this membrane is intact, the other one was cracked. So here's the fix: just replace either the membrane if you find it online, or just buy a brand new speaker and it should be good to go. So now let's assemble everything back together. I would really love to show you the speaker working when it's already closed up, but unfortunately YouTube did not allow me to, because I chose a music that apparently, although it said it was free to use on YouTube, it has rights, and the people who own it are already monetizing it and stuff like that. So yeah, this is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.